Oh, the time is here. I picked a show. So my next step is going to be actually paying for the show because I feel like that's the best way to go ahead on and seal the deal and commit. But I picked a show. And with me picking a show, I was like, we got to get a new suit. Because remember, I can't wear my bikini suit. We have to get a new suit. I have to pick a color. I'm excited. So, let me see. Because there are so many options as far as companies go when it comes to getting a suit. What did I do? Okay. So, can you see this? Can you see that? Oh. Anyways, I'll just read it to you. So, we've got Crystalina Bikini, CJ Elite Suits, which I think I have to take that off the list because, unfortunately, she just passed, like, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? So, rest in peace, CJ. Let me take that off. Then we've got Toxic Angel Bikinis, V Creations, and Angel Competition Bikinis. So, let's look. And honestly, because let me tell you how I got my bikini color. So when I competed for the NPC, I had a dream before I even went into the NPC. I had a dream and there was this color and it was like this turquoise color and it was just there. That was the dream and then it left. But I didn't know what it meant at first. I'm just like, okay, whatever. So fast forward to me going to my first NPC show, and that is a testimony in itself. Let me know if you want to hear. I'm always down to share testimonies. But so I get there, meet her and all that stuff. And when I went to the gym, joined the team and all that, she sends me to V Creations. And would you believe that Miss Virginia, the owner of V Creations, she's showing me all these patterns, these connectors, this and that, whoop-de-woo, explaining everything to me. And she goes over to like a stack of books. And she says, oh yeah, like you can pick whatever you want, of course, but this is the color that I thought of when I saw you, or something like that. This is the color that I put aside for you. And she picks up the stack of books in between them and she pulls out this swatch. What do we call a swatch? This piece of fabric. And the piece of fabric was the exact color from the dream. And from that moment, I said, oh yeah, it's up. And she, okay, so you can choose. But in my head, I'm like, lady, the Lord has already spoken to you and he already showed me. I know that you know what you're doing. I told her, I was like, oh, you got it. Like, yeah, it's fine. Because I already knew what time it was from that moment. But now, this is a whole nother path. And while I have had dreams about this current path, you know, we only see in part, and I don't recall him showing me a new suit color. But I'm keeping my options open. I'm excited. And I'm glad that he didn't show me a new suit color for this this category, because it's going to be fun just looking at the different colors. So let me see how I could do this where y'all can see. Ooh, oh. Can we see that? Can y'all see that? Maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So, the first one we're going to do is, let's go on Angel Competition Bikini. So, booyah. And I looked on some websites, and some people don't even have fit model competition suits up for sale yet anyways. But I'm just going to check. I'm checking everybody. So I'm on Angel Competition Bikinis. Can y'all even see that? Oh, we're going to have to zoom in. Let's see. Oh, they got it. Fit model division. Come on. Oh. You want to know something crazy? And so this is a deal that they're running right now. The Fit Model Bundle. It's a deal. $240. But you know what's so crazy? You know, I never had a posing bikini. Like how this says stage suit, practice suit. I never, even when I competed in the bikini division, I never had a posing bikini. I would just put on whatever swimsuit I had in the closet, or sometimes I would wear my actual stage suit. But that was every blue moon. Normally I had on like a regular old, just a regular old bikini. I actually think it's fascinating that some people buy like legitimate suits to pose in. But anyway, whatever, to practice in. And I keep looking over there, the camera's right here, but I'm not cockeyed. Okay? I just want you to know I'm looking at the screen for some strange reason. But let's look at this stuff. So, oh, this is kind of blowing me, and I'm going to tell you why. So they sent out a thing saying that they were looking for 3 athletes to sponsor, and you know, you submit your thing, whatever. I submitted and I didn't make it, and it's okay. It's fine. I didn't make the cut. But this is on the website saying for $240. If I saw correctly, they said, unfortunately, I didn't make it, but they're running a special. And I thought it was just to the girls that submitted. Now I'm going online and I see it's for everybody. But we love an all-inclusive deal. I'm not upset at all. It's me actually checking to see. What am I doing? Messy boots. Angel. Huh. Oh, was it a text message? It doesn't matter. Who cares? Anyways, let's look at these suits. So, fit model, practice suit 120. Here we go. The regular suits are 122. Oh my gosh. Can we have a moment for this pink? Can we just talk about this pink? And not because I just really like pink. Look at it. A hologram baby pink. I feel like I would eat that up. Now, the only thing that I would say would be anyone's concern when it comes to like picking a suit color, you don't want to pick a color that will have you looking washed out on stage. Like, in a perfect world, I would honestly want to be able to do every show with a different color suit on. When I get that kind of sponsorship, because I'm doing this for fun, for the love of it, for the enjoyment of it. So I'm not too pressed about whether or not I'm winning in the suit. I love the glam and the glitz and the we fabulous of it all. So if I ever got a sponsorship deal, I really would go on stage with a different suit color every time. No matter like if they say, oh, well, this suit worked against you. Child, I felt good in it. And so once I stepped on stage feeling good in it, I accomplished my award, right? But let's keep moving. So I would want to try this pink. I'm not going to lie. I would want that purple because I feel like I would eat that purple down. Excuse me, move out the way. Royal blue. Royal blue. I would do yellow. I have done orange before. There's a whole testimony behind orange. And the orange suit was Crystallini bikini. Bro, I gotta make a testimony video telling y'all how I even got into all of this. This whole competing thing goes all the way back to me being in middle school. It's just a whole story that just unfolded. And I knew the Lord was in it the way it was unfolding. But yeah, one day we're going to talk about it. I don't think I would eat these up. Yeah, I don't think so. This color I would do again. Because this is like the color of my bikini for my bikini suit. I would not want to do black. Oh, how would I look in lime green? I don't know. I don't think I would do lime green. But I like the fact that they have so many color options. And since I'm a stay-at-home mom right now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not only just looking at the suits, I'm looking at the price too. I'm looking at the price too because we're having fun on a budget. Let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. So I'm just gonna pick the pink one and leave it open. And let's see if Miss Ellen at Crystallini Bikini has any up. Oh, what's happening? Oh, not a sign up sheet. No. Okay. Is she doing them? All right, I don't see. Oh, 1 and 2 piece fit model. Wait, 1 piece fit model? When they have 1 piece for fit model, or is that a different organization? Oh my gosh! Look at this. Ooh, I sure hope. And by the way, I'm getting over a little sniffle from my little one. You know they like to pass on germs. But oh my gosh, I really hope that I find a way to zoom in on this so y'all can see. Oh my god. See how A1, maybe not darken the screen, I don't know. Is it doing it? Oh my gosh, but you guys, this red grape mystique spandex, oh, that is eating. Okay, and Miss Ellen got Afterpay. Mom on a budget. She's making sure I can afford her. $25.50 every 2 weeks. I don't have an excuse with that. So right now she's at the top of my list just based on that. Based on affordability. Let me see something. Ooh, that royal blue is so pretty. Oh, this is like my old bikini competition suit. Let's see. I like the little, I don't know what to call it. Like the little, it's not holographic. I don't know what to call it. The little shine thing that they have to them. I like this green too. I'm not gonna lie. It's an example. Okay, Auntie. Auntie was working it out. What? A large. Oh, that must mean your top size and bottom size. So an A cup, small bottom. Okay. Specific, so I don't have to worry about trying to get things altered. I'm gonna leave this open. Right now, Crystallini Bikini is seemingly at the top of my list. Let me see something. Because I want to know, I don't know if Miss Virginia has a website. How do I? Okay. You know what? Give me 1 second. I need to get myself together, get my nose together, and get a wipe to see me through. I'm back. Isn't this cute? It's a little hand sanitizer thing. Awkward! But anyways, moving on. So V1 Creations. I just want to see, well, at least it pulls up her Instagram, so we'll just scroll through there. I don't even know, like I said, I don't know if some companies aren't offering suits for every division yet. But I'm sure wait. Can you move? Oh my gosh, can you see that? Why do you want me to log in? Isn't it even gonna work? Oh. See, I don't even have that account anymore. Can you see that pink on her? I would want to try that. I would want to try that. What is happening? Let me scroll without being that person. Well, I don't see any fit model on there anyway. So, it's not like I could do any kind of comparisons. And she doesn't have a website. But I know she does good work. Alright, so Angel oh, let's try Toxic Angel bikinis. Oh. Well, I missed that sale anyway. It says until April 21st. It's still up. I wonder if it'll still work. Okay. This is cute. New in. No. Teen bundle. Shout out to the Finance Geek. Just sent an email. Competition suits. Where would I find fit model? Bikini, wellness. Oh! Customize. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is just the foundation of the suit. Yeah. And then you come over here and you pick your color. Okay, so let's view all the colors. View all the colors. Ooh, look at those pinks. Ooh, girl. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm back on the pink. I feel like I would eat it up real bad. All right, so let me just give the backstory. I'm gonna go ahead on and just, I guess, share testimonies every time I get to this point, like where I'm at like a crossroad. So let me tell you one reason why I might just go with pink for my starting color. So years ago, right, my very first time stepping on stage as a bikini competitor ever was in 2015. Now in 2015, I was just following the path, following my spirit, following the path, and I ended up signing up for an OCB show. No coaching, no none of that, you know, it was just what it was. And my lifestyle, of course, was the prep. I went to the show. I did very well. I think I came in second place. And my suit came from someone, Miss Lori. Because, you know, you can't just be saying people's government names like that. But I'm going to say Miss Lori and leave it like that. Because, you know, the girls be looking people up. But anyways, literally a godsend. So she gives me this suit from Crystallini Bikini. And it was a pretty orange suit. Oh my gosh, pretty orange suit. And she gives me the shoes. I think we had the same size feet. But she was like, competing is no longer serving her. She's done with it. And it was just, you know, divine timing that she came in contact with me. And I'm like coming into this thing and didn't have everything that I needed yet. And so she blessed me in that way and gave me the suit and the shoes. Yeah. Now, pause. Because this is around the time, was I a Bang Energy model? Well, somewhere around that era. So, yeah, I was a Bang Energy model. Okay, yeah. So, around this time, I was a Bang Energy model. And I went to, I think it was the Arnold's. And when I was at the Arnold's, I met Massey Arrayes. And Massey Arrayes told me to switch and compete in the MPC. And she was like, but just keep God first. Keep God first. Keep God first. And I told her, I was like, man, I told her straight up. Because I had heard some things about that federation. And I'm like, I don't belong there. I don't belong competing in the MPC. First of all, I feel like the things that people were telling me were to just discourage me from doing it because maybe they had bad experiences. I don't know. But back in the day, the girls used to tell me because I was an A cup, like Like, oh, you need implants to compete in that federation. You need this, you need that. You'll never be able to do this and that natural and da 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 da. Just all this foolishness, all this crap to try to deter me. But everything the girls had to say fell to the ground the moment I spoke to Massey Arez. And she was like, girl, do the MPC and keep God first. Put God first. And in saying that, now my job is to seek the Lord's will for what I was just told. So time is going by. Okay, Coach Outlet, send me the coupons. But time is going by. A couple years went by after that. And I remember I was sitting in my room at my people's house, sitting in my room, and I'm on the bed, and I'm just like, man, Lord, like, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you have for me? Like, what do you want me to do? And competing came back to my mind, and I'm like, oh no. Oh, competing, like, I don't have the means for all of that and stuff right now. Like, child, long story short, he made a way. He made it so that when I looked it up, I found a show that was in close proximity to where I was living. I really didn't have any excuses, and I tried to make not having a coach an excuse. And the person I'm actually married to now, I remember I called him and I was talking to him, and I was like, man, I believe the Lord wants me to compete, but I don't have a coach, and I don't have this, and I don't have that. And he was like, you have to decide whether or not you're willing to be obedient and move forward with what you think you need but don't have. Are you going to be obedient, or are you going to let what you believe is missing stop you from being obedient? Long story short, I was obedient. And would you know, now I'm wrapping it back around to the pink suit. I went to the gym the same day that I looked up the show, the same day that I was sitting on the bed asking the Lord what he had for me, what I should do next. I was sitting on the bed, looked up the thing after I heard competing, started just pulling the pieces together and believing that the provision for everything would come, like down to even getting a coach. Like, I'm like, oh, like, surely you're going to do something, right? So I go to the gym that night, and one of my gym buddies walks up to me. She's like, hey girl, what's going on? What you planning? What you got going? I said, man, I believe the Lord wants me to compete. And she was like, oh, okay, you got a suit? And I said, nope, I don't have a suit. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have a suit though. And she said, okay, I'm going to drop one off for you. I got one for you. Excuse me? And that suit was pink. So, the fact that my entry into competing in the NPC started off with a pink suit in honor of it being literally a 10-year mark. I say a 10-year mark as far as competing is concerned. I say, hey, I might just pull out with a pink suit in honor of that. And I gave her suit back. I could not just keep that suit. I was like, I saw it as a provision for that show, and I was thankful, but there was no way I couldn't just keep her suit. Oh, thank you, Lord. But I just couldn't keep her suit. I cleaned it and gave it back. But I got my eye on pink. I have my eye on pink. So that's the story behind that. And I already told you the story behind how I ended up in the turquoise. But we'll see what the Lord wants to do. We will see what the Lord wants to do. Ah. Look at that. Look at that orange. Ooh. But see, because I feel like obviously there are other people that are going to be competing with the same intent that I have, just to enjoy themselves. Like, I don't have anything to prove to myself. Like, I don't have anything to prove to me or anyone. I'm just free and having an amazing time, and I'm stepping back on stage as this free bird. And yeah, so I'm looking at these colors and I'm telling you, I would love to end up with a sponsorship where I could just wear color after color after color every time I step on stage. And in honor of how the Lord has blessed me and made provisions for me and stuff like that through this journey, I wouldn't just wear them and just let them sit. I would wear them and then bless somebody else. Hey girl, I wore this, yes. I got it cleaned up very nice for you. You can have it if you want. I only wore it once. Or if it becomes a color that I'm obsessed with, only wore it a few times. But yeah, like I would want to be able to wear a different color suit every single time and just come out with just, you know, personality and joy and freedom and pow, 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 you know? So if any companies want to keep me in mind for that, may the good Lord bless you. I know y'all hear the baby in the background. It's okay. We're all going to live. But anyways, let's see. Okay, yeah, so we're on Toxic Angels. I don't know. They have a great variety. I mean, she just did the full rainbow. Must have just added this color because everything else is in order. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't do a copper color only because I feel like it would wash out on my skin. And I want to be able to enjoy my photos too. But I just feel like it would blend in with me, especially because we get tan coats. Let me see. But I definitely would pop out with orange again. I definitely would. And I'm finna see something. You know, what y'all think? What color should I pop out in? Even if it's not one of those three colors, what color do you feel like would be like, oh yeah, you need to wear that? Go ahead and comment. This is a community. Let's talk about it. Let me know what you think. And yeah, well, that's the end of this video. I'm excited though. Oh, I'm excited. Bye. Stay fabulous and free.